Hey guys, there's the cup right there. It's empty, unfortunately, but there's the cup. Hopefully you guys can confirm or deny that there is decent audio working. And as soon as we got everything working, there we go. So yeah, as soon as we got everything working and in good shape, we can start. Thanks, Mark. Alright, well, I guess we should get started. Trying out slightly different lighting setup. Trying to be a bit more indirect on the lighting. Hopefully it works out. We kind of got a lot of stuff to do today. Got to finish the build here, which is nearly done, but then we have to try to get the camera mounted, and I have lost the little connector that goes in here. Oh, I just started Chemical. 6:30 on the dot, I flipped the switch. So you've missed a good 40 seconds maybe. That's good there. So how is everyone tonight? I'm hoping that this will be done at the end of this stream, and I'm also hoping that scheduling the stream ahead of time allowed more of you to come in. Usually I don't plan my streams. How's the audio quality? I'm streaming using a new microphone. Just want to make sure that you can hear me loud and clear. Let's see, what's next? Gotta take the top shell off. Oh shit, what kind of pizza? Pizza's one of those things I could probably eat every day. I don't think I'd ever get sick of it. We have a really good pizza scene here in Ottawa. Oh yeah. What's going on, Junk? I'm not saying his channel is junk, I'm saying his channel is Junk from Work. You should definitely check out Junk from Work. If you're not already subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Oh yeah, you know what? My recording environment in the basement is super loud. Got the furnace going. Got the water pipes make like a ticking noise. It's actually a terrible setup, but I made sure that my wife had the best recording spot, and I get the leftovers, but that's fine. Her content is more sensitive to audio quality than mine. All right. So, you guys are just in time to help me solve a mystery. All week, maybe a couple weeks now actually, I've been looking for my sticky tack. You may have noticed in my videos, I keep complaining my blue tack or sticky tack or whatever is like missing. It's like somebody came in, stole my sticky tack while I wasn't looking, and ran off with it because it's literally nowhere. You cannot find it. It's nowhere. Well, while I was setting up for this stream, I think I have solved the mystery, And you guys can guess who's the dum-dum that stole it. Look at this. If I pull this off here, my sticky tack. It's been hiding underneath this flight controller ever since the last live stream. I was literally looking for it this whole time. Getting old, I tell you. Chemical, do you know when my birthday is by any chance? I don't know if you actually know. So I'm thinking of having a contest. Yeah, I know it's not blue tack, but it's the same thing. Just different colors. It's the dollar store stuff. It's like better stuff. Nice. Because I haven't had a birthday in 2020 yet, and I'm not sure what kind of... I want people to guess it, but I don't really know what I can do for that. I don't really have any money to send anything out anymore, so yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do. I wish I could offer like premium memberships, but you can't really. You can actually at my dollar store, Razvi, you can buy the blue stuff or the white stuff. It's up to you. Okay, this is getting frustrating because I can't get this all off, and I really hope it's not conductive. Yeah, Chemical knows my wife, so he's going to cheat. But we're not going to let him. Okay, so the big thing here today is that we need to hook up the signals to this Naze board. So this guy will take the signals from the receiver, which is this guy, and it will need to dole out the PWM signal for the speed controllers, but the thing is, it has to be done in a certain order. Also, I'm very cheap, so I didn't want to buy wire. So these wires that we snipped last time, I should be able to just lift the ground out, and we can use these guys, which would be pretty neat. Yeah, Veroac's YouTube channel, absolutely. But the problem with Veroac, and I could probably say this freely because she's not going to watch this, but she compares herself too much. So she's not that she's not happy with the growth of her YouTube channel. It's that she wishes there was more growth because she watches she has other YouTubers that have larger growth, but really for a channel her size, she's doing amazing. I have not seen that kind of growth in a regular channel, like, ever. So she's doing extremely well. But you know, that's kind of like all of us, right? Like, even no matter how well I do and no matter how many friends I made, I still get a little jealous of... Oh, that's not the one I want to pop out. A little jealous of the other channels that are doing really well. Like her, I don't wish them any harm. I just wish I was as successful as they are. Yeah. If you guys want to check out, like, basically my wife's channel is a video gaming channel, and that's not for everyone, and I completely understand that. But she has started a new channel, which is called Vero Art. And that one has nothing to do with video games at all, and it is super interesting. It's basically her doing paintings and stuff, and they're really short videos, easy to digest. Oh yeah, what did you do, Chemical? Like wire switches or what? Cause I know a thing about AC voltage these days. I made a video on it. I must be an expert. I thought you'd be home a little later. I thought you'd be home around 6:30 my time. Am I in shot? Yeah, I'm in shot. I might not be in focus. That's okay. Maybe I'll get a bank loan and pay Junk from work to come be my cameraman. She does have Instagram. I don't know how Instagram works, and therefore couldn't tell you her credentials. Oh, that kind of. Okay. I thought electrical you meant like wall electrical. Yeah, the butt connectors are great, actually. Um, do you have the butt connectors with the heat shrink built in? Razvi, you're so nervous. Once you get to my age, you'll understand. It's not dangerous. I'm a trained professional, and if I stab myself, I'll probably end up on some sort of stream fail subreddit, which will get me more notoriety. So I see this as a win-win. By the way, the MG Tau subreddit got taken down. If you don't know what that subreddit is, you're a better person for it. Honestly, if you don't know what it is already, I wouldn't look it up. Faith in humanity needs to remain. But it has gotten taken down or quarantined, whatever that is. Wow, there's like 10 of you. I don't think I've ever had a stream that big. I feel all fancy. So guys, it's also kind of a celebration because I managed to release one video per day for the entire of 2020 so far. I do have a video going live tomorrow, but I don't know. Yeah, look, I still have this cut. See? This cut is almost healed. I have this scar here. That scar would be an interesting story for another day. I am famous. You know what? I feel like I'm more famous on my wife's stream than I am on my own. Alright, so I want to give this a decent length, but clearly what's going to happen is I'm going to cut them too short. But you know what? I'm just going to YOLO it, as the kids say. So let's figure it needs to go from here, loop around to there, let's say there. If that's too short, well then, it was not meant to be. We sort of do. I mean, if you never got into a dirty spot and had to work way too hard to get a fastener out, cutting yourself to shreds, you're not really working on cars now, are you? You're just kind of dicking around. Some singles. You don't have ad block? You get singles in your area? You Americans with your paper money. You know what? Americans at the strip club, they make it rain. Right? They get paper money and they chuck it in the air. In Canada here, we make it hailstorm. All the loonies coming down. Make some serious dents in the stage. Still guys, I still have not bought wire strippers. Yet to buy wire strippers. Okay, this is important. I have to solder these in the proper places. Actually, I don't need to solder them in the proper places. I need to put them in the proper places, so I can solder these kind of haphazardly. But they need to go in the right places. Oh no! Damn it, Junk. You just got here. How's it going, Gadget? You better be working on that LM317. We will be judging. And by that I mean encouraging, but also judging, but also encouraging. Okay, so strip a little bit of these guys. Manual or automatic, it doesn't really matter. And can't seem to solder as fast as mechanics. Yeah, we are a quick bunch. You know, the deal is we're flat, at least I am, flat rate. So you get paid for the job. No matter if it takes you 10 minutes or 10 hours, you get paid the same rate. So if it takes you too long to solder, that's your own stuff. Is that top right? Top, here? This guy? That's my, no, this is a junk circuit board. This is one of the ones I ordered from JLC, which, oh, this guy. Top left. LM317? Yeah, that one's a 317. Okay. Got 5 volts out here. I can use that for the receiver. Well, we'll see. I had an accident earlier today. There's a video coming tomorrow that includes water. And today, getting ready for the stream, I spilled said water everywhere. So where I'm standing is, needless to say, a little damp. So that's pretty magical. Okay. So I'm gonna want to solder these kind of this way so that I can make sure that it doesn't come outwards and smash the props, because if this comes out and smashes the props, we're gonna have trouble. Nice, thanks, Chemical. Chemical's good people. So he actually streams on Twitch as well. You know, a few people stream on Twitch. My wife streams, Chemical streams. So you should go and give Chemical a follow. I think it's twitch.tv/chemical_addiction. We won't explain the username to you. He has an aquarium habit. That's what I've heard. Yeah, at least it's not sugary drinks. You're correct. And at least it's not summer, because my filming space gets extremely humid in the summer. And so if it were summer, it would never dry. But thankfully, or not, it's winter. Winter has come for Canadians. I'm gonna pre-tin all these guys. The bad part about this lighting is I can't see. It's not a good thing. But oh well. Maybe getting to a certain age where I need stronger glasses. Okay. Don't go follow Chemical. Don't do it. He's bad people. When you see him on my stream, though, you can say hi. Oh, that is not pretty. There we go. This morning, it was minus 20 degrees science. And I believe on Saturday or Monday, it is going to be plus 4 degrees science. So, thank you, climate change, for making everything so unpredictable. We really do appreciate it. That doesn't look too secure. There we go. We went a little long on these. Well, not a big deal. Alright, now, can bend these over this way. That's weird. I didn't think I faced it backwards. Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's going to be the way it's going to be, and that's that. I think we can turn off the soldering iron. That's good. And let's see. Low of 5 last night, and you live in like one of the hottest places in America, right? I thought, at least. My geography may not be that good. I hope that dude that always calls me out for not having watched the video he suggested is going to show up, because I have a question for him, because I actually looked up that creator. And I don't know, I don't remember, now that I found the creator, I don't remember what I was supposed to look up. Why is Romania known for juice boxes exactly? Yeah, we get 43, 44 in Ottawa, Canada. Not often, like usually it's only for 2 weeks out of the summer, but we do hit those temperatures, which is odd, to say the least. Okay, so we need to hook up, got my shitty little diagram here. Rip. Need to hook up 1, 2, 3, 4, and to find out which one is 1, 2, 3, and 4, we need to, can you see that? Oh, maybe barely. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we need to trace the circuit here. I can't believe somebody stole my blue tack. I am shocked. Shocked, I say. Oh, oh. Okay, so that's the front. I know I put my distribution board backwards. Don't worry about it. Romania is not fake. Come on, giraffes are fake. Alright. What do you know? That's the first one is 1. Huh. Alright. So if the USB is here, One is here, and signal is my poor little eyes. Signal is that one. That's a little off, isn't it? Oh well, whatever. Gonna have to zip tie this all together up top there. Alright, 2. 2's either not that one or I'm not actually touching it. That's weird. 2 is like the last one. Okay. 2 is this guy. Plug that guy in. What's wrong with boxed vodka? It sounds cheap, so it sounds like the one I would buy. Three is this guy. And 4, by process of elimination, yeah. So I trimmed these so conservatively that it's actually like not benefiting me over just running the leads all the way to here. Oh well. Whatever. There we go. If I wanted to, I can shove that all underneath this post. Maybe I will do that. Yeah. See, Gadget Reboot lives relatively close to wine country, so he should know about boxed wine. I'm not a fan of wine. There's only one wine I drink, and I don't really drink a lot of it. Only rare times when people buy it for me. Because wine is kind of mediocre. Free wine is alright, I guess. Alright. Like this. I sure hope this is the orientation that I had this in, because or else it ain't gonna fly. Not that I'm expecting this to fly at all. I need a friggin' license to fly this thing. Kinda silly if you ask me, but lots of things about the government are silly. Really? Apparently it's not hard. There's like a few constraints, but you can buy a kit. If I heard correctly. You just buy a kit and it comes with everything you need, including the pail. Apparently the hard part is making good wine. Is your state, Chemical, is your state legal for you to make your own moonshine? I know some states you can with a permit, other states you can't at all, and other states you can make fuel ethanol and not actually alcohol. Okay, so I don't know where that plug for the camera went. I really need that plug if I want it to work. I may just get the basics going and deal with the camera some other day. Gotta save some streaming for a rainy day. Problem is it's a tiny pin pitch. I can just solder onto it, I guess. What do I need? The camera has 12 volts video and ground. I can do the 12 volts and ground. Where will the video go though? There's the 12 volts there. 5 volts here, 5 volts there. This power distribution board does not have a spot for a camera video. It's interesting. Can feed the camera. So the problem with the camera right now is that it doesn't fit. It's supposed to be pointing up. Yeah. So like this. So it doesn't fit down into the slots where it needs to fit because these here are fouling up on the posts up front here. So I have to get rid of these. I have to replace it with something. I guess hot glue. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, I don't know about in Canada. I'm guessing it's a no, but we're pretty liberal at times and we're pretty conservative at other times. Like we have universal health care, which is kind of a liberal thing. But we also have everywhere west of Ontario, which is kind of conservative nation. Not making any value judgments either way. It just is what it is. Alright. Take this off. Force it. I wouldn't want it to let go on me mid-flight though. Also, unfortunately, have to go figure out how the heck to get my license now. Jeez. This thing is tight as the Australians would say. And just so you know, Gadget Reboot, I've watched many movies, and it's not garbage bags they use, it's the turlet. Get out. Do we have enough wire to wire this properly? That's the question we've got at hand. Because I could go get more wire, but that involves getting wire. Alright. So can we pull this out? Oh, it's pretty stuck in there. Interesting. It's stuck. I don't know if I need to glue this at all. Oh. Whoa, that bounced off the wall beside me, hit the top of my head, and came back down onto the work surface. That's pretty awesome. Depending on your prison term, I think that would depend on how brave you would be on whether or not it would become poisonous. Yeah, I really don't know if glue is necessary, but oh well. We've come this far. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if I can crimp a JST onto here. And then we'll deal with the video another time. Don't know if this camera's gonna catch on fire or not. Alright, so chop that here. These are tiny little wires. I have this guy. So here are the matching JST connectors. So that's the housing. Yeah, I'm going to glue it. I'm not gonna glue the wires, but I'm gonna glue the camera body. So I need the pins. It's this guy. Alright, break these off. These come in like these rows because they're supposed to be crimped by machine. Today I am the machine. By the way, guys, Gadget Reboot and also I guess Junk from Work, which was in this this thing earlier. Gadget Reboot will be retrying a world record soldering attempt, and so if you're gonna want to see that, which you probably will, you're gonna have to be subscribed. So go subscribe to Gadget Reboot and go subscribe to Junk from Work. Even if you don't care much for the speed build, they've got other stuff on their channel. Stuff that I don't even understand what's going on. Especially Gadget Reboot's channel. Junk from Work, he's kind of like, he's a mechanic like me. So his stuff's a bit easier to understand, but Gadget Reboot is way above my head. Okay, we need a crimper. I love these crimpers, by the way, if you're looking for a Christmas gift for me. So this one is an insulated terminal. This guy here is an RF crimper. And this guy here is a uninsulated, so these guys. There we go. Just in case if you guys are moderators and you're wondering what I don't allow through, pretty much links that's not to their own channel, if it's someone we don't know, basically. Which way does this go? But kind of everything else goes. No like weird vulgarity stuff, because YouTube is bad with that. Okay, and this goes in there. Did I succeed? Oh, sure looks like I did. Nice. Yeah, molten solder would probably be spicier. I don't think hot glue is actually at the 350 or so degrees of molten solder. Oh geez. Positioning of the wire is crucial, and I think I messed this one up. Hard to tell. I'm gonna strip the other end and see. Alright, big test. Did I mess up my crimp or not? Ladies and gentlemen, put your bets in. That one's good. That one's good. Okay, so we have video, ground, and 12 volts. 12 volts is over on the edge here, and you guys will officially not be able to see a damn thing. Chemical, you're too nice. I mess up plenty. Ask Razvi. He's always berating me over breaking stuff. Even though he doesn't have his own YouTube channel, so I can go berate him back. This guy. Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that, Razvi. I don't think it'll melt into a puddle. This thing did fly before, you know, and I'm the one who built it the first time. I've only gotten better over the years, not worse. I think I mess up a lot now. Should have been there at the beginning. Alright, this is going to be the tough part. Used to have a cover for this so it wouldn't get all dinged up. You know what? Let me find the cover for that. Ah, you big derp. I found it. I found the connector. And that's why I don't have it. It broke off at the other end here. And that brings me to an interesting challenge, because this is a tiny connector that has to go onto the video transmitter. So I can't just get two like this. I have to build a three-way harness and solder onto this terrible wire. And like this is already pulling apart. Yeah, see, that's not good. This is an absolute horrible harness. It's like stiff as hell. There's not too much I can do about that. I'm gonna have to very interesting. I'm gonna have to replace this wire with some good silicone wire. Snip it tight. So this solder connection is good. That's for the video transmitter. So basically these guys need to be soldered together, and also to a wire going to a JST lead. I've already got the wire going to the JST, which is good. Oh, what the hell? This one already has wires in it. Junk! No! Don't hide the sticky tack. I need it. You don't know how empty my life has been without sticky tack. Good thing I went to go see Chemical Streams, which you shouldn't go see, but just trust me, it's good. But don't go see it. Alright. This way. Black wire goes here. Never remember where this clip goes. Probably this way. I don't know. Dang it. Get in there. I haven't played with any of my remote control toys for a very long time. Why won't you go in? Oh, it's too wide. Okay, yeah, this happened before. I don't have the official crimper, and that's why it's problematic. Welcome to the world's most boring stream, right? Let's see, one. Alright, get in there. Yeah, exactly. Why would anyone want to see that, Chemical? Terrible, I tell you. Don't be Chemical's friend. He's evil. Wink, wink. Everyone knows we go see streams for boobies, and Chemical has none. Oh, come on. I hope the fact that this is not having a good time going in means it's never going to come out. Also, my hot glue gun. I guess I could use it now. My hot glue gun's getting very hot. I can smell it. Try not to napalm myself. I'm gonna move this to somewhere safe because or else I will napalm myself. Yeah, she streamed later because she started later. That's why. If you guys want to support my wife, because she's trying to make partner on Twitch, so I'll put her a link. So you know, make sure you're not annoying. Just go in there to say hi, maybe. Because if you annoy her and you tell her that I sent you, then yeah, let's not do that. But if you genuinely want to see a pretty damn good streamer, I do recommend checking out her stream. I feel like this is going to fail and it's going to impale me. Oh my god. Well, I was sort of right. It impaled the connector. Stupid JST. Oh, I can see what happened too. It was too wide. Oh boy. Let's trash this one, because or else I'm not going to remember. But yeah, if you genuinely enjoy gamers, I have quite a few gamers I can recommend to you on the Twitch. I think they go upwards. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this stuff. I just sort of play by ear. It's the nice hands. Speaking of nice hands, if you want to buy me a manicure, and by that I mean some electronic parts, you guys should check me out on Patreon. It would really help the channel, because at the moment the income is not so great. If you just want to keep watching for free, you also have that option. I'm not going to be upset about that. But if you want to help support, take it to the next level, hit me up on Patreon. My Patreons are like really cool people anyways. I feel pretty lucky to have them. There's actually a Patreon only video up. I wasn't sure if I was ever going to do that, but I decided to do so. It's not going to be an everyday thing, but certainly is nice to do something nice for my Patreons. I'm about to ditch this JST stuff. I'm like really close to just snipping the JST off and putting some pin headers instead, because I haven't made a JST connection in a long time and it's not going so well. Why won't you go in? Oh, this time I'm running it the wrong side. Oh yeah, chemical. I don't know if you answered, but do you use the butt connectors with the heat shrink integrated? Yeah. Call the secret police. What is this, Russia? Get in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really close to giving up. I don't think we're gonna have a camera today, boys. Oh man. If I wasn't so against hardwiring things like this, it would be already hardwired in. Probably don't have the patience to do this on camera. I may just do it off camera at some point. Okay, so I still need to get the dang posts in. So this glue is too thick, which I knew it was going to be. I'm just gonna trim it back a bit. Maybe I'll use the flush cutters. The good butt connectors, just as an aside. So you can get them on eBay. If you're going to be fixing your stuff often, chemical. So they look like this. They're quite dull in color, so it is like pink and yellow. And they're translucent, but they're not completely transparent. And inside of here, not only is there heat shrink, but there's glue. So for a trailer which is going to be exposed to the elements, you definitely want something with glue and heat shrink integrated. I did do a crimp in here somewhere. You know what? It's for chemical. We can do an aside. Alright, so these guys. Oh, you can use a lighter. You just got to be more careful. So these guys, and they use a crimp tool, which looks like this. It's kind of like a half moon opening. So this is the proper crimp tool for it. So you cut yourself off a piece of copper wire. Okay, you have the good enough crimpers. So this might be a bit long, so you want about, yeah, no, that's good. And this guy. So you can use a lighter for this, but yeah, throw this in like that. Crimp this guy in. I think this is actually a yellow. That's done. In with the other side. And there we go. And then you heat this up. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. It looks like a little divot. And then, oh, that's not on. Let me just unplug and unplug. There we go. And you take your heat gun and watch this. So when I heat this, it shrinks, but at the same time, you'll see that some glue will come squirting out, and that's what we want. So the glue will seal it completely. The electrical tape is actually, you know what, I guess for where you live it's probably fine, but around here, salt places, and for some reason this isn't shrinking down. Oh, it's at 100. Let's crank her up. Get her nice and hot. This is my profession, Razvi. This is what I do for a living. It's like if you were boxing vodka on your channel. There we go. So I actually have to teach this in school. And you'll see just on the very edge there, you'll see some glue squirt out just a little bit. And that just assures that everything will be nice and tight, weather sealed. You can put this underwater and it won't actually leak. I buy these on eBay. I think it was like 15 bucks for a few hundred of them. And as long as this glue gets liquid, there we go. And that will very likely burn my wall, but that's okay. So this now is solid and it's glued, completely waterproof. It could be a friendship bracelet, but don't fit my brass knuckles, my copper knuckles. Now they're illegal in Canada. There we go. So yeah, that was the quick lesson there. All right, how do I trim this without taking all the glue off? Guess I keep going like this. Should be almost done. I don't know why the heck I failed at JST connections. I usually get them done pretty easy. It's incredible how this is supposed to fit so tight. Like, they give you bolt holes. They don't give you anywhere to bolt to. Like, as soon as a bolt sticks out of there, it doesn't fit in the frame. Okay, so Camera. Oh yeah. That now fits, ladies and gentlemen. Whether or not it'll stay in place, that is a story for a different day. Okay, and now I have this Velcro here. Can plug in my receiver. Receiver is over here. And this is the front over this way, so I want my receiver pointing backwards, like so. Oh, there's not enough Velcro there. Alright, let's fix that. In Romania, do you box bears? Do you have bears in Romania? I have not considered the Discord idea yet, Razvi. Honestly, I've been pumping out content like crazy, so haven't really had a chance to think of that much stuff. Give me a second here. Looking for my Velcro. I've got this kind of stuff. This Velcro here is from Hobby King, and I've never seen anything this sticky before. Like, the battery is only held onto this quad by this Velcro, and it's plenty. I feel like I'm tearing the battery apart every time I take it off. Disaster, I only found one side. I found the fuzzy side. I need the prickly side. Well, I guess no industrial strength Velcro for me. That kind of sucks. Alright. Oh, let's see here. Bunch of propellers, speed controller, yeah, none in here either. Oh boy, almost fell. Ooh, zip ties. We're gonna need those. Double-sided tape. Should I try double-sided tape? Maybe I'll just try double-sided tape instead. This here is a cool piece. That's a HPD, high density polyethylene. I meant to make a 3D printer with sliders. Instead of using wheels, it would move on that polyethylene. Would have been interesting. I mean, it's still a possibility, but I'm not getting any younger. So what would be something that wouldn't cost me any money that you guys would like to win as a prize for guessing when my birthday is? What's something you viewers would like to have as a prize that I don't already pretty much give you for free? Like so. Stick that on there. I only have one zip tie. I need another one. Yeah, the zip tie is for management, but you'll see soon enough. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Face picture. I don't think anybody actually wants that, and if they do, then I don't think they're the kind of person that I want to be giving face pictures to. If you catch my drift. Oh, I had it facing the other way for a reason. Oh well. I'll just put it in like this. Pass the antennae through here. Super glue is pretty good. You know what? I have a whole bucket named wire management. This is a sad day. I literally have only one zip tie left. I need two. This doesn't work with just one. Oh well. Alright. Let's see here. Plug this guy in. Not really confident on how that actually plugs in. Yeah, whatever. It's not like this quad is that important. I actually have parts to build another quad. I think I have a problem. Okay, this guy here. This guy here. It's not exactly as cleanly built as I was hoping it would be, but it's not bad. And honestly, at this point, not bad. Ain't bad at all. There we go. What just happened there? How? How did a screw come loose? How is this possible? Who did this? Literally just came loose while I wasn't looking. Maybe I never tightened these. An autographed instant coffee packet. Yeah, you see, I would like to send you guys circuit boards, especially my Patreons, but this guy, okay, this is like 50 grams or less. It costs me about $13 to send it to the US and more to send it to Canada. So I built these circuit boards so I could send literally to everybody, but I'll go broke trying to send it out. I didn't expect Canada Post to cost so much, but here we are, unfortunately. It is hellishly expensive to ship things. Holy crap, an hour and 20 minutes. That's a long time to wait for pizza. Okay, why is this not fitting? First of all, this needs to come back this way. There we go, that should work. Alright, let's put these guys in. This is all spring loaded at this point. If I let it go, it all explodes. Yeah, I can't order my custom circuit boards directly from China to people's homes, unfortunately. That's very unfortunate. So what I'm doing is the next circuit board I'm designing, it's on a bracket. Everything's fine, Razvi. Professional, remember? I've published nearly 200 videos and have only mildly hurt myself a few times. That's not bad at all. Well, I'm a professional at something. I do get paid to teach college, and I do get paid to fix cars. So that's two professional things, and theoretically I make a few dollars a month on YouTube, so I'm a professional YouTuber. So there's that. Doesn't speak to any quality. It's not necessarily the best quality, but it's definitely something. So the next thing that I have to check now is the spin direction of the motors. So they actually have to go a certain direction, or else it doesn't work. Making sure I'm not squishing anything. I am not. So now the question is, do you guys want me to continue this quad in the next live stream if it's not done? Like make the harness for the transmitter, mount the transmitter, make the harness for the camera, all this stuff? Or would you rather I finish it in a regular video and just release it as a regular video? Since you guys are the watchers, you can let me know. And if you're watching this after the fact, let me know in the comments. There we go. Well, that looks pretty good. It's a lot cleaner than my previous attempts. So that's pretty neat. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on here. I actually really do like streaming. But it seems like my audience is kind of hot and cold on it. Razvi's always in. But I don't know, I don't get all that many viewers. It could be that there's just different time zones, or they're just not interested. I don't know. I guess I should go get my my remote as well. Like this. Okay, so I also need a battery. So a battery. Oh, this risks make everything fall. Hold on. I could have an avalanche on my hands. Well, I genuinely like streaming, so I think I would keep doing it either way. So how much voltage on this battery now? But watch this. This is incredible. So this is the Velcro I was telling you about. So I'm just gonna plop it down like that, and now you can fly this whole thing just holding it by the Velcro. This thing will never come unstuck. Like, and then when you have to like force it off. It's incredible stuff. Put that back on like that. I swear I had a multimeter somewhere. There we go. DC Voltaggio. Yeah, 11.3. Good enough. Good enough for the girl I go out with. Oh yeah, you don't want to see off camera. I'm actually building a workbench that's going to be that way and kind of that way. And once that's done, I'm going to clean up everything, and everything will have its place, and then I'll do a shop tour, but it may be a Patreon only thing. I don't know. We'll see. I have to go get my remote. I will be right back. This is her. So this is a Turnigy 9XR Pro. Ooh. Reflective surfaces. Gotta be careful. It takes these modules in the back here. So you pull out, for one sort of model, take that out, then you put it in for other sorts of models. So there we go. I don't know if it'll turn on. Oh yeah. Oh, throttle warning. Nope. Welcome to the 9XR Pro. Easy start. There we go. Yeah, it talks. Geez, how do I menu, exit, menu, there we go. ZMR. How do you select? There we go. Well, so throttle is down. Let's see what happens if I plug this in. It may explode. I don't know. No guarantees. Obviously, if you're on this channel, you already know there's no guarantees. Well, contact. I don't remember how to arm it. Made a noise. It's like it's alive. got lights. The lights work. That's good. Oh, you know what happened? I don't have the 5 volts for the receiver. That's what happened here. Okay, so this needs to be unplugged. I can already see a problem with having my plug so far in like this, but that's okay. Alright, we don't have 5 volts for the receiver. I'm going to take this reflective thing before you guys see what I look like and get terrorized. But maybe then you'll join Patreon, I don't know. You'll feel bad for me. Here. Ooh, 11 viewers. I feel like such a celebrity. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to vaporize. It actually should have worked, but I forgot one key thing. Is that the receiver does not have access to 5 volts. Which we can fix quite easily, actually. Just need a little bit of soldering, a little bit of goodwill. Alright, gonna jimmy this open. So now the camera's stuck in there. Okay, so this red wire here, this should be giving us 5 volts. This red wire here. Is that a 5 volt wire? Let's plug in the battery again. Hi there, Mrs. Whack. I just told a whole bunch of people to go check out your stream earlier. Hopefully they dropped in, said hello. Well, that's odd. This red wire. So this guy here should be 5 volts, and if it's not, that's because this is upside down. So let's see. A pyrotechnic stream. Vero, can you do me a favor? Can you post your art channel in Discord? Not in Discord. What am I saying? In chat. If you could do that, that'd be great. I already told them all about it, but we don't have the link. That is not a 5 volt. Okay, it's possible it's just upside down. Okay. What happens if we flip this around? It's like a different red wire shows up. Okay, let's try that. Alright, let's see what happens now. Still getting nothing on the receiver. I feel like there should be a light or something. You know what? Unless that I had to actually plug in 5 volts and ground onto the power distribution board, because that is entirely possible too. Let's put this back the way it was, because I think it was okay. So if I need 5 volts and ground on the PDB, I'll have to figure that out. What do you mean you're not allowed? Let me see here. Not share. Well, Chemical is yeah, there we go. Alright, so that link Chemical put in, that's Vero Art. You definitely want to go check out the videos. If you don't like those videos, the ones that are up, then you probably won't like the channel, but I think you're gonna like them. There's not much not to like, if you know what I mean. You'll probably really like them. It does work. I can make you moderator. I just don't remember how to do it. I did have it before. Participants. Veroac. I made Chemical moderator somehow. So there's that. Not that Chemical. That one's mine. Get your own. Veroac can share, but no one else. Okay, I need to get 5 volts from here to here, and ground from there to there. Do I have a servo plug kicking around? I do have a servo plug on this terrible thing. Alright. So, dismantle this. You are a mod in this channel, Chemical. Are you a mod in Vero's channel? That would be the question. And by Vero, I mean Vero Art. Alright, let's heat up the old soldering iron. By the way, Vero, you're not aware, but I spilled roughly 404 grams of water right before my stream. That was interesting. How's the stream look, by the way, guys? Like, I did do a lot of work on the lighting. Didn't look so great last time. I should really undo the flight controller, but I'm not going to. Okay. and the negativo. There we go. Now hopefully that's enough. And the positive goes in the middle and the negative goes on the edge. There we go. Hopefully that's tucked in well enough. Ooh, that negative doesn't look too well soldered. There we go. Okay. Here goes again. Trying to get this to work again. Well, Razvi, it's in tomorrow's video, so you'll see it tomorrow, or you can join Patreon and see it today. The choice is yours. Patreons get a day in advance. Typically around a day. It is up on Patreon now, though. How's your pizza, Chemical? Trying my best not to be jealous. Although I did have pizza a few days ago. It's just that the best day for pizza is today, and the second best day for pizza is yesterday. He leaves right when I have a question for him. How does he know to avoid my interrogation? Okay, so now, are we guessing that it's going to work, or are we guessing that it is not? Put your bets in the chat. There we go. Camera installed and everything. Alright, turning on the remote.
Welcome to the 9XR Pro. Easy start.
Remote is on. Always a good idea to turn on the remote first. There we go. No horrendous reflections. That's good. My battery over here. Okay, and plug in the battery here. Oops. Okay. Now, it is disarmed, and oh, there we go. I did remember how to disarm it. There we go. Man, that makes a crazy noise. The whipping around. So it works. Now I have to find out if they're going the right speed. I mean the right direction. It stopped working. Ooh, I heard a click. That's probably not a good sign. There we go. Okay, so now they have to run in this order. So this one has to turn this way. This one has to turn this way. So this one's definitely turning the wrong way. And this one also the wrong way. This one needs to be turning this way. And this one needs to be turning this way. Of course, they're all turning the wrong way. Fantastic. Every one of them is turning the wrong way. So brushless motors are three-phase motors. So to swap the polarity, swap the direction, you have to just swap any two of the three phases with each other. So basically, I have to go around now and undo two solder connections from each motor and redo two solder connections from each motor. And once that is done, I think I'll be calling it a day, and we can perhaps continue the video equipment either on another live stream or another video. Yeah, I'm sure, Chemical, because this is that's the camera there. So this is front, and I made sure front is here. Motor 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, unfortunately it's not. I thought that might be a problem, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal, because you can just easily swap two of these wires. Like, I'm the one who soldered them on anyways. There we go, that one's off. And this one will go back on. These brushless motors are really cool. Might make a video just about these motors, or not these specific ones, but brushless motors. They require quite precise control. And number 3. Alright. Next one up, this guy. This guy. And swap this wire over. There we go. Get this done pretty quickly. I even bought an extra one of these speed controllers, I think. At the time I was watching a lot of RC model reviews. Guy called Bruce Simpson. Really cool guy. Yeah, this one. See, this one's brownish too. It's taken on a little bit of a patina. Yeah, I was watching Bruce from RC Model Reviews. If you're at all interested in RC planes and quads and stuff, he's the guy to go see. And yeah, he was saying the chances of killing a speed controller are high. So don't order 4, order 5. He had like a build plan for a minimum viable build, and the minimum viable used 4 speed controllers, but he highly recommended getting a 5th, and I did that as well. I got a 5th. So far so good. They didn't break, but if they do, I have a backup. Okay, that's done. So front wires that way. Remote is... Oh. My remote's still on, but the battery is low now. Yeah, be quiet. It's complaining to me. Okay, so let's see. And disarm.
Radio battery low. Radio battery low. Radio battery low.
So just making sure here.
Radio battery
This one is going this way. This one's going this way.
Radio battery low.
This one's going this way. This one's going this way.
Battery low.
So it is successful. Everything seems to be working.
Radio battery low.
So everything is done. That means this is the end of the stream, and like every other stream I do, if you guys have any questions for me before we part ways, and now would be the time to ask them. So I'll maybe give you about 5 minutes to ask away. Ask me almost anything. I'll answer almost anything. And after that, we will part ways. Yeah, it does. It really does sound like a swarm of bees, doesn't it? I am not a big fan of tea. I'm a huge coffee drinker. I love coffee. I love the roasty flavor of coffee. I do not drink tea. No, not really. I will drink tea from time to time, but not a lot. Why are cows? Because cows are moo. Simple. Could I build anything, or is there something I could build from the junk on my desk? Because there's definitely more junk than you can see. So I could definitely build something from the junk on my desk. But I'm probably going to keep that for a video at some point when I clean up. The meaning of life is 42, Chemical. It was probably a mutual discovery. The chicken and the egg simultaneously appeared. No coffee or tea. Chemical. You're like into all the other chemicals. What the hell? Caffeine's just another one. It's a pretty good one. I actually just I like the, don't get me wrong, I like the caffeine, but it's the flavor that's incredible. I have decaf here for when I feel like having coffee, but it's too close to bedtime. What is quote 42 in Mrs. Wax stream? Ta-da! Now it's just short a couple of wires, and it's short a video transmitter. Here's the transmitter. I want to get an idea of the all-up weight before we part ways. I have a scale here, not for food. Pretty sure because we weighed pool chemicals on it. 555 grams. Vaccines will be the cure to the virus in China. Very, very likely vaccines. So the I'm assuming the coronavirus will be eliminated worldwide, except for some pockets in the USA, probably California. So 555 grams. I will need to pass a course before I could fly this outside. I can fly it at the shop at my workplace without a course because it is indoors. That's pretty good. Yeah, it could be a 555 timer, huh? Very interesting. I have my 555 timer right here. Boom, right there. Right in the middle there. With my adapted little pot here. Modding videos in the future. Made oscillographs from old CRTs. Possibly. I do have an old CRT. If you remember, I have the V212 Hitachi dealie, so I could do that. I didn't ignore it. Didn't ignore it. Oh man, Mountain Dew chemical. I'm down. Actually, there's soda goes on sale a lot around here, but Diet Mountain Dew is never included in the sale, or they just never have any in stock. So I feel a little sad for that. So yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. I will thank you again for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Tomorrow at noon, I do have a video going live, and you want to check that out, because if you heard about the water falling all over me, or well, all over the floor, that's where it came from. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Make sure you toss a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see you in the next one, hopefully. Have a good one, guys.